everybody. Mary Janet here from Tunes and Wooden Spoons. And yeah, that was Natalie. I didn't show her to you yet, but she'll be here in a second. But I just want to welcome you to today's live show. And we're going to be making Mac's Neighbourly orange scones. Whether you say scones or you say scones, it is what you want it to be. So I have all of my ingredients pre-measured. I have it all on the website there, the recipe's there, and the recipe is also there for the lemon curd. I made some of that this morning. We're going to have them served with a little bit of that wonderful lemon curd. First time I had lemon curd. My sister Bernice, who's hosting today at her house here, my brother and his wife, and Bernice and myself and our Aunt Florme were traveling to Scotland, and we were in England, and we went to Harrods, right Bernice? Harrods. And we went in there for high tea, and we had scones and lemon curd. I think that's what we had. But anyway, that was my first little taste of lemon curd, and I just love it. So anyway, we're going to get going here. I hope you're all ready. Anybody who wants, if you're just watching, that's just fine. But if you want to bake along with us, I have everything pre-measured. The oven is preset at 375. My hands are nice and clean. And I told Natalie to wash. So, what's the problem? Okay, is there a problem? No, there's no problem. Margie's just trying to tell me something, as she did many times before, and by texting and stuff. Is there somebody at the door? Tell them to come in. Tell them to come in. So, anyway, we're going to get started here. And wash my hands, preset the oven. What did I forget? I think I have everything else here. And there's Natalie trying to get the visitor to come in. And it's okay. Come on in. Is that you, Mary Pat?
Yes.
Hello, Mary Pat. Mary Pat's a neighbor, and in she comes. The very one that says, I don't want to be on camera now. So I want to also, today, we are going to be having a conversation with our lovely publisher from McIntyre Purcell, the owner of McIntyre Purcell, and his name is Jeff Cox, and he's just a darling. And we'll be sitting down to chat with him when the scones go in the oven. And maybe we'll put him to work. He's always telling us what to do, so maybe we'll give him the dirty job of cleaning up or something like that. Wouldn't that be great? Okay, come on over, Natalie.
Okay.
And here's the lovely Natalie.
Hi, Mary Jane. Hello, everybody.
So, Natalie, you're on a whirlwind visit home.
Yeah, we come every year for a few times, but we always do this summer chunk.
Good, yeah.
Sometime in July or August, so we're here for 10 days, about totally.
Yeah, and you're doing a little reunion when you're home.
Yes, we did a show in PEI, which was great, and then Mary Frances does some shows, and then we have some days off as well, and we're doing a family reunion.
Wicked.
Yeah.
That is so fun. Tonight we're going to her daughter Mary Frances's concert here in Antigonish. I can't wait. Do you know that I have in my car, I have an old car. Yeah. We have an SUV too, but I use my old car. It's a 2010. Yeah. It has a CD player.
Oh, that's great, Mary Jane.
Oh my God.
Well, I'll tell you something. I just bought a car, and it's got a CD player in it.
Really?
Yes, and it's not an old car. It's only 4 years old.
Aren't you? Yeah. They must have requested that be put in.
Yeah.
Because I have Mary Frances's, I'll have to tell you my story about Mary Frances' CD. I have it blaring all the time. And Joe's.
Yeah.
And sometimes Natalie.
Oh, I saw the little post with the If Ever You Were Mine.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Wherever you got that version, I don't know.
Do you know where I got that?
Where?
A lot of the time I used, on the shows at the very beginning, when I couldn't have live music, the Judic, the Interpretive Center in Judic, yes. They sell these falcha CDs, and they have different artists on all of them. So the one that I dearly love was the falcha CD that is called Airs and Waltzes. Nice. And If Ever You Were Mine is on there. You must have gave Kinnan permission when he started doing those at the beginning of...
Probably did.
You probably did.
So that's a Kinnan project.
Huh? Yeah.
I
think that he started that way back when they Began
That's-
25 years ago.
Oh, okay.
They're
'Cause
celebrating. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear you liked that because something I've always wanted to do is make a record of just airs.
Airs. It's my favorite.
Oh,
You
I'm glad to know that. Now I'm going to put it back on the list. I have a list this long.
Okay. Yes.
I'm like, well, I can't do it all. But I'm
I'm
damn
sure.
well going to try.
You get a copy of that CD next time you're at the
Okay,
music center. They have all the Falcha CDs. It's a
Yes.
green one. It's
Okay.
so good.
Excellent.
Okay, so we're caught up now. And hello, Mikey Harris. Will we see you at Stomperfest with Mary Frances? Mikey Harris.
Oh, me? I don't know. I do know she's playing there, and I'm not sure who's coming with her. But it's funny, as I'm standing here, Mary Janet, you're looking pretty great. I need a little tube of lipstick. That's what I need. Mary, you better dig in my bag on the side pocket. I need a little shot of lipstick. One of those side pockets. And I'm just going to put it on here right in front of you all.
You don't leave home without lipstick. It makes you
know,
feel better. And
That's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
it does. Okay, we're going to get started. Okay, I'm going to direct you.
Yes, please
Okay, so the oven's
Take
preheating.
that one, yeah.
Just look in there, and you can put it on. Look
at that. There.
See how much better that looks?
She's coming to life now, boys.
Mother of seven, mother of seven.
Yeah,
Isn't that funny?
right. Yeah.
That's right. So the lipstick helps, absolutely. Okay, now 2 cup. That's the whole thing. It's all pre-measured, so the
Great.
whole thing right in there. And I'm going to turn this down. Here we
Sure.
go.
Your little blue bowl.
My little blue bowl. What the heck is wrong with my thing here? Margie, help. Okay.
She got a twist on her.
You know what? Maybe I've got to do it this way. I'll turn it around, and turn it around. Here I go with my technical skills. They're back at it again.
Yeah, for some reason it's just pulling you to the left of it.
It is. Okay, maybe. Oh, there we
There you
go.
go.
I got it.
Yeah.
I think I do. No, I don't. There. This is as good as it's going to get. Okay, here we go. 2 cups of flour, half a cup of rolled oats.
Okay, and I can show that going into the mix.
Yeah, we got it. And this is pre-measured. This is 4 tablespoons of white sugar. I kept a tablespoon out because we're going to sprinkle it on the top. You go ahead.
Okay.
I like ordering Natalie around.
I like being ordered by you, Mary Janet.
And, okay, so you can open those 2. One
Yeah.
is baking powder, one is
thank
soda,
you.
so just drive her in.
Okay. Oh, you put the lid on pretty tight.
Make sure it all goes in there.
I say to my little girls, I say, don't forget to do a tap tap.
Yeah.
And they turn the cup upside down. They go tap tap. There you go. Sadie and
You
Maria.
cook a lot with the kids, don't you?
Yes, I do, because I think it's one of the greatest skills a mother can ever teach a child.
Absolutely. And that's a little bit of salt, just a
Little touch of salt in there.
Yeah, just a little pinch. You have to. It's this
Oh,
one
it's
is
dried up a
kosher,
bit, yeah.
kosher salt, so it's a little thicker and it sticks.
Okay.
And I think that we're good. And just stir
A
that
little
around.
fork. And this is nice.
Okay. So this recipe came from Mac Moran. And,
Oh, this did come from Mac.
this did come from Mac.
When you said, oh, Mac, Natalie and I share that, and I thought, oh, it just is coincidence. Oh, Mac gave it to you.
So
This is amazing.
well, let me tell you. There, Natalie.
Okay, that's better.
How's that?
Yeah.
God, if that doesn't fall off or
That's
something.
good, Mary Jane.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Mac, I'll tell you a little bit about Mac on this.
There. Look.
He, I was just at the end of submitting all the recipes, and Mac called one day for something, and he said, "Oh my God, I just made scones," or he was talking about that, and I said, "I'll put it in the book.
Yeah.
Give me your recipe." And
Yeah.
he said, "Well, it's not my recipe. It's Patty Greencorn." Do you know Patty Greencorn?
I know the name.
They said it's the dentist's wife in
Yes,
Hawkesbury.
green corn.
So
Yes.
during COVID, Mac met her on the street. You know how to be careful to not
Yes. Come in contact.
come in contact.
Yep.
And she was a good neighbor,
Yeah.
and she brought him these scones.
Yep.
Okay, Natalie, I'm going to put there. This is how much is it? 3/4 cup of butter. Now this butter is at room temperature. Sometimes people like when they're making like a quick bread like this, that it be cold. I don't.
Yeah.
So I'll do this part.
Sure.
I just like getting in there with my hands.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to mix that up until it's crumbly.
So here's a question for you.
Sure.
When I'm making pie crust, they always say,
Oh,
cube
yeah.
the butter, make it cold, and if it's cold, it's great. If it's not,
Yeah.
it's great. I don't notice the difference. Do you know?
I don't know any difference, but
Okay.
but professional chefs swear by that.
Yeah.
Look, I've been making pie crust since I was little,
Face.
and never just the lard or the
was
shortening
there.
was on the shelf,
Yeah.
and you just used it from there. I never
Yeah.
used it cold, but we're home bakers. We're not chefs,
That's right,
so
that's right.
don't take our word for it.
And we're living in life, heavy life. We're
Yes,
not
right.
in the chef's
Yes.
special spot to do everything perfectly. It's like you got to be efficient, you got to be quick, you got to
You got it right.
feed the masses.
You got that right. Okay, look at that. Just nice and
Looks
crumbly,
really nice.
right? Okay, Natalie,
Yeah.
what am I going to do now? I'm going to put in the zest. So, darling Jeff Cox, he is the only man here, and he zested my oranges. The zest of 2 oranges.
Which
and
I
then-
might say were the finestly zested oranges I've seen.
Seriously, he didn't get any pith in it.
Yeah.
One little tip to anybody, and I know all you guys who are cooking out there, who cook all the time, make darn sure you wash any fruit like this. Wash it first before you zest it. Usually I don't wash the oranges because you're just eating the inside. But if you're going to be using the zest, wash them because they spray the fruit.
They spray stuff.
We still have
You
to...
can also get spray for fruit.
Fruit, yes.
That I love.
Yeah.
I used to use it on the grapes all the time.
Yes.
Just it helps get that off
Off,
better.
yeah, absolutely, because you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, can you put the zest in there? I'm going to wash my hands.
And get every last drop, because that's what makes the
Yeah.
zippy flavor.
Go ahead and zest the lemon if you like.
Sure. So zest the lemon,
Zest the lemon.
and I can go right into the bowl. Is that okay?
Yes,
If I
yes.
do-
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
great.
put it right in there. That's just fine.
A good zester is something a person should buy. Sometimes people, I used to use the grater,
Oh,
but it's not as good.
It's not as good.
And it's not as nice to
no,
hold.
don't do any more of that. Don't get the white.
Don't get
pith
the
in
white.
there.
Okay.
No.
Well, tell me about that, Mary Janet. Is that the way you do it? You want to make sure you don't get any of the white?
Don't get any of the white because it's bitter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I will stay away. I'll have to follow Jeff's expert example there, because I noticed there was no white, and I thought,
Yeah.
I scrape further, but I'm going to remember that.
Yep. You don't get as much zest, of course.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you get a better quality,
Yes. You
more
get
of the lemon flavor.
The better.
Okay,
lemon.
good. Okay, I'll do that.
You're doing a great job. Your mother would be proud of you.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny when I come home now, because I'm diving into the kitchen, right?
Are
Doing
you
all the
really?
stuff. Oh yeah, because
That she
my
used
gosh,
to
there's a
do.
pile of us there. Mind you, she's cooking like crazy. She's got stuff in the freezer, all these casseroles, squares and squares and squares. But on a day-to-day basis, like I made my oatmeal this morning. Speaking of, Mary Janet and I were talking at the beginning. I don't know if now's a good time to comment on that.
That's a great time to talk about
Well,
that.
I said to Mary Janet when I got in, I said, I have to redeem myself. At some point, you just have to let me take over for a minute to tell everybody my experience last time we did the Mary Janet Tunes Wooden Spoons. We're in Mom's kitchen, and we did a recipe that I don't make. I've made it a couple of times. Mom doesn't have a recipe for it. She guesses. And I thought, those are my favorite squares, the caramel squares, and Mom makes them so great, so we'll make those. And of course, I wasn't doing a very good job because I don't make them that
That's
often.
good.
There.
That's perfect.
So anyway, I thought, okay, well, I don't look too competent in the kitchen here. And then you went over on a break and asked my kids, oh, what does your mother like to cook for you? I bet you she makes lots of delicious meals and things. And the only thing they came out with was oatmeal. Oh yeah, she makes. You were like, what does she make? What delicious things? And one of them said oatmeal, and the other one said oatmeal. I can't even cook the small squares, and I can only make oatmeal. I'm like, guys, come on. What about my scalloped potatoes and all sorts of
And what
delicious-
about the monkey bread?
the monkey bread? Yes.
Do we
we
still make
crepes
that?
Yes.
You still make it all the time.
Yeah,
And,
it's so easy. Once you get onto, I have a great 1 hour bread recipe, which I think you might have included.
Yes,
Yes.
it's in my cookbook. That
Yeah.
is, you know
Did you
what?
try it?
Yes.
Yes.
When you sent that to me, and I was thinking, 1 hour bread. Come on, Natalie. I know you make such
Yes.
good things. And I said, okay. And it looked good in the pictures you sent.
Yeah.
So I said, well, I'm going to try this, but I'm a 3 hour
Yeah.
start to finish kind of
Well,
bread
those
thing.
are great breads, though. You can't beat those.
Oh, well, they're great. But I'm telling you, I made that. I made the 2 oval loaves.
Yeah.
And I put the cross on it, and
Yeah.
and just put it on a cookie sheet, just kind of a what do you call that? A loose, just a
Yeah.
loosely made,
Yep.
whatever. Anyway, loosely made on a
Yes.
cookie sheet kind of
Yes.
thing, just whatever. Anyway, holy God, I was impressed.
Yeah, for something that's
Impressed.
quick. If you have to have,
Yeah.
if I start a meal and I want fresh bread with it,
Yeah.
I just get especially if you have the KitchenAid.
Yes,
mixer, you
yeah.
just dump the things in and put it on for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You can start chopping or get whatever.
Yeah.
Start frying hamburger, whatever. Then you take a minute to put that in the oven, and then by the time you're finished cooking your meal, you also have fresh bread with it.
Yes, it's just
Yeah.
crazy.
Or
Because
for
I was saying
cinnamon
1
rolls,
hour, I can't believe it.
I know.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
It took like maybe 10 minutes to prep, 25 minutes to rise,
Yeah.
and
25 minutes. To
and
bake.
25 minutes to bake.
Yeah.
And it was really, really good. And I
Yeah.
gave the recipe to our grandson Luke in New
Yes.
Brunswick because he loves bread.
Yes.
Made it and loved it.
Oh,
so
that's great.
yeah, that was a
Good,
winner.
good.
That was a winner.
Good.
Okay, back to this. Okay, let's see where we have this. Okay, so we got the lemon zest in there. I'm just going to kind of get that involved a little bit.
Yeah.
And do that. And I'm going to add the craisins, the dried cranberries. Now, Mac said you could use frozen ones too. Oh, back to Mac. So Mac called this recipe Neighbourly orange cranberry scones because scones. I called it scones, and now I've been calling it
See,
scones.
I'm a scone.
You're a
girl.
scone person?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, do you want to measure that up to 1 cup with buttermilk?
Yeah.
And so Mac is a wonderful step dancer, of course, but he was Natalie's accompanist for years.
25.
25 years he was with you.
Yep. 25 years.
Yeah, amazing. And so I called him. He was on the road, and I called him the other day, and I said, guess what recipe our publicist, not our publicist, our publishing company, Jeff Cox, picked out of the new book, Your Scones. And he was like, oh my God. He said, I would drop in, but I'm on the road. I have to take somebody somewhere. I don't know who he said. But anyway, I thought that was pretty awesome.
Yes, and isn't Mac Moran the greatest fella in the world?
Ah, he is the best. He
Yeah.
is the best. Okay, do you want to pour that in the middle? What
Yep.
did I do with the wooden spoon?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe we put it in the sink.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I got it.
Yep.
Okay, just throw it in there.
In the center.
Yeah, that's good. And I'll just mix it up.
And what's your thoughts on? Do you ever do a buttermilk substitute?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
And I just like a cup of milk, set it aside with a tablespoon of either lemon juice or vinegar.
Yeah.
And just set it aside.
Yeah.
And
Let it thicken.
yep. So this, you just mix it enough so that it is wet all through.
Yeah, that's really nice. Nice batter.
Yep. We're good.
Yeah, that looks nice and moist. It's gonna be a
Yep.
moist scone.
Yep. So I brought some extra flour here. We're going to just dirty Bernice's nice counter here. Gosh, it smells so good. The orange really
Yeah.
smells
And
good.
did Mac say to serve lemon curd with it, or was that
No,
your addition?
that's my thing. When I announced it, I said I just love lemon curd because I make these blueberry scones, and a lot of time if I know that I'm having visitors like at 10 o'clock in the morning,
Yes,
they're coming
yes.
for tea,
Yeah.
or 2 in the afternoon, I'll say, what can I make? I'll make cake bread, oat cakes,
Yes.
or if it's somebody really special,
Yeah.
I'll say I'm gonna make the blueberry scones and some
Yeah.
lemon curd.
Yeah.
The lemon curd takes about I'm gonna say 10 minutes from start to finish to make.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't take long at all.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get this together, Nat.
Yeah. interested to see your shapes and all that.
So I'm not going to use a rolling pin. I'm just going to
Okay.
pat it down. Like some people make scones.
Yeah.
Can you see that pretty good on there? Okay. With a biscuit cutter, you know,
Yeah.
and make them round.
Yeah.
You can put this into 2 circles and make smaller, you know, wedges.
Yeah.
But this is how we're going to make it.
Okay.
Like this. Just like a pie.
Okay.
How's that? Okay, can you take the stuff off that?
Yes.
Do you want to do the cutting, or do you want me to do that?
I'll do whatever
Okay.
you tell me to do happily.
Okay, Bernice is probably having a fit over there that a knife is going down on her counter.
Yeah.
But I promise I won't.
No,
So it's very wet.
Yeah.
So what I do is I just
Okay.
sprinkle some flour on the doughy part so that
Yeah.
it's a clearer cut.
Yeah.
And we'll do it across.
Yeah.
I promise, Bernice, I am not cutting your counter in
Yeah.
any way.
I can vouch for her.
And oh, I have to tell you this.
Yes.
Bernice's birthday is coming up on Sunday.
Okay. Okay.
The world knows, Bernice.
Oh,
Awesome.
It's coming up too now.
well, don't worry. I'll come up with a dandy for you, Jeff.
So there's a tablespoon of sugar that Mac said to sprinkle over the top. And you would think a tablespoon of sugar is a lot, but my God, I find it a lot.
Okay.
But we'll do what the recipe says. And sprinkle it on the top. Now, when I make my blueberry scones that I have, I think in the first or the second cookbook, there's no sprinkling of anything on the top of it, but actually I didn't put all
Yeah,
that
I
in.
was going to say, it is a lot. Because look
Okay,
at
I
all the
better
places.
put the whole thing on there because it's definitely a measured tablespoon.
Yeah.
When I'm making the blueberry scones,
Yeah.
I brush it with whipping cream,
Okay.
and it makes a nice brown top.
Yeah.
Now, for some reason,
Yeah.
can everybody see that? Yeah. Okay, there we go.
You got it?
Good catch.
I got her. Here. It's just the legs are coming out. It's saying create new poll.
No,
I'll just swipe it down.
I think so. There we go.
Okay, Mary Janet, I'll get this. And you can
You got it?
put
Okay.
that away.
Gosh, remember when you did your first live, Natalie, way back?
My first live?
Yes.
Live.
And your kitchen, when I was kind of looking after your socials there, you were...
Oh my gosh, yes.
Do you remember that?
Oh my gosh. And I still am freaked out by it. You're so good at that.
Oh my God, I don't know
When
about
you're tough as
that.
nails, honest to God, you are. You just dive in and you just do it. And a person shouldn't be scared of it.
Don't look, people
But
are so forgiving. And
I know. But still, I was like, I think I had Brennan on the phone too
You did?
at one point.
Yes.
Whatever it was, and things were sideways, when it's not being pumped out and straight up and down, it's yours on the sideways. Anyway, we got her figured out.
We got it.
But I
We got it.
haven't really done it since.
You haven't done
I
it
don't
since?
think so, no.
Well, there now.
No, I don't do it.
So,
Do you mind if I eat that dough?
you go ahead. And there's cranberries in it. We're good.
Little shot of that.
So, they're going to go in a 375-degree oven for 22 minutes. All right?
They are going to be so amazing.
And 22 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Timer. 2200. Start.
What
Okay.
a good batter.
We're good. There. We're doing it. So I think it's time to introduce Jeff Cox to you and my co-author, Miss Margie McDonald. She's coming over here. And she's there thinking, Mom, you didn't tell me. So, Natalie, give me that flour. Oh, there's some mowing going on. So Jeff had to go out and see if the lawnmower person can move on. I don't know if it's disturbing you at all. There we go.
I guess I was doing dishes. So I was going to say, I can quickly.
You can do the dishes. So the reason I was just going to, I was going to get Jeff to do it, but he's coming back in here. Cleanup is important. And Natalie, I don't know if you do this, if you ever make where you have a doughy bowl and you don't want to get it on your dishcloth and all of that.
I know the way that gets gluey on a cloth.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is,
I've not seen this.
this is the best thing that you can do for a doughy bowl. You take some extra flour and you just put the flour in the bowl, and I do this all the time. And you just rub, and it eats up, the flour just gathers up all the excess dough, and
Not something.
and it just, I think it probably works better on a like, this is a Tupperware dish, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And then you're not going to put that on any cloth.
yeah.
And then, again, a little lower here. For the counter,
Yeah.
I have this little gadget that came from Pampered Chef, I
Yes,
guess.
I
it would
remember
do.
that.
And it scrapes without hurting your counter.
Yep.
Bernice will be happy to see this. There you go.
Mary Janet, I once got a, for my decorate cakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you make amazing decorated cakes.
Anyway, I got, it's for a cake decorator, but it's a long, I forget what it's called. It's some kind of spatula or something, but I find it's great for that
Oh,
scene.
yes.
Just scrape off.
Yes. And then you just put that in the garbage, and then you don't have that
Yeah.
icky stuff
Excellent.
on there.
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to wash my hands, and we're going to move to the table. And we've got 4 seats there. So we're going to get Jeff and Margie. And no, don't move that chair because I'm going to put the tripod on there. Yep. And you guys are going in those 4 chairs there. So we're nice and close together. I'm going to wash my hands. And we're going to move this over there. And I'll introduce you to the rest of the crew here. So, Natalie?
Yes.
Don't worry about cleaning up. Come and sit down. I'm going to go wash my hands so I can focus this. Come on over, Jeff. I'll introduce you in a minute. And Margie, you just take one of those seats. And
Am I supposed to take my jacket on?
Well, just to say it, I'm starved.
Watching all that. That was it.
That's right.
That was
That's
it.
right. You're gonna get hooked up pretty soon here.
okay, can everybody see themselves?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to wash my hands. But right here is the owner and the lovely and the awesomest fellow in the world, Mr. Jeff Cox, lives right here in Antigonish, bought McIntyre Purcell Publishing Company, and he's been a dream to work with. So welcome, Jeff.
That's very sweet. Thank you, Mary Janet.
Doesn't he look great in an apron? I love it.
Yeah.
And of course, you know Natalie, and there's my lovely daughter, Margie, and co-author of Come In, the Kettle's On. So you guys take it away while I go wash my hands, and then I'll be with you.
So Marty, I have a question for you. With the 3 projects, you were involved with all 3. Did it get easier?
Oh, this one was the most fun
Wow.
because
Nice.
we met when in September and we mapped out a plan until March. And so in the previous projects, we didn't really know what we were getting into, and it was compounded over a short amount of time. And there were there was a lot of stress involved because we weren't living in the same place, Mom and I.
Speak nice and loud.
Sorry if I'm not speaking loud enough.
You can speak that way if you want.
But this one, because we had the timeline, and
Yeah.
there's something about just going visiting and being able to capture that on film, if you will, for everybody else to see.
Yeah.
So it felt important. This one felt very important, and I said it for the last one, and for this one, it's not lost on me that I get to do a cookbook with my mother,
Yeah.
who gets to do that, right?
Yeah.
But for this one, we had a lot of laughs.
And it's a lighter load.
Yeah, in every kitchen, it didn't matter if we were in Cape Breton, we were in Halifax, we were in PEI, New Brunswick. They're all the same. It is come in the kettle's on.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. And so just the authenticity of that message, it was really fun to be a part of.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
That's so
Yeah.
nice.
And to have the grandkids nominate their grandparents is pretty special.
Well, then it's
And submit to have the.
yeah, and it gave that. Every grandmother will do whatever their grandkids want. So even though some of those grandmothers are like, I don't want my picture taken, I'll do it for my grandkids, right?
Yeah, that's
And
right.
so
they want to document that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we found this little niche of stories that deserve to be told, and just a lot of love.
Oh, that's so
It
nice.
was really great.
You know,
I think it's oh, sorry, go ahead.
okay, yours will be more important.
Well, it's just so interesting that you guys started up in home, like at home during COVID, stopped like everybody was, and now to get out and travel around and meet people, it's kind of a beautiful thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, that's right. You know,
Yeah.
like we were stuck inside.
Definitely.
Everybody came to us, but this time we got to go out and be with the people and be in the homes, and just they so loved
Yeah.
having a visit,
Oh.
and we got to bring it back.
Yeah.
Drop in.
Yeah.
You know how we've gotten to the point where you have to call first.
Yes.
Well, we better call first to make sure that they're home or whatever. To heck with that.
Yeah.
Drop into your neighbor. Don't call, see if they're home. Just
Okay, I agree
You
with
know?
you 100%, but I find that I desire greatly to live that and do that
Yeah.
and receive that. But holy jumpins, anytime someone drops in unannounced, like I have every speck of my day by the minute allotted for.
oh, you would.
So and so has to be at soccer by
You have to.
6:30, and so has to be picked up at piano class at 4:30, and I have to make supper in that time period. And Michael has to, Michael is picking so and so up so he can be at his place, so we can have another van available, so that so and so can. It's just every day from 6 o'clock in the morning till midnight, Brady.
Yes.
Well, you're a team manager,
There's-
is what you are.
Yeah,
You-
and so
you
when
have a
someone
whole
drops
team.
in, I'm like, this could be the worst. Every time I think the same thing, and I'm trying to give myself to them, and I'm like, okay, we're going out without supper. Oh gosh, we went without lunch too, or whatever it is. Or I just don't know how to make that work. We live in a different era.
Yeah.
We really do.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
really, really do. How about I challenge you
Okay,
for
please.
you
Yes.
to go out and just know that there's an elderly person down the street, for example, in
yeah.
your community.
Yeah.
Make a batch of biscuits and
Yes.
knock on the door and say,
That's
hi,
right.
here
Yeah.
you go, or can
Yes.
you come in? Come in,
Yeah.
have tea. I don't know. One of the most special
Yeah.
visits was one of them, especially, and I know it'll resonate with you, was Barbara Blizzard in New Brunswick. We went to see her. She lived in Fredericton.
Yeah.
Actually, Barb was going to be watching today. Hi,
Hi,
Barb,
Barb.
if you're there.
Makes one killer chocolate cake.
She does.
Is that right?
Oh my goodness.
And she was a nominated grandma, and widowed, and had been alone for maybe 3 years or 4 years, and we just sat down and we knew we just have to sit down and have a good cup of tea with this lady, and we just chatted, talked about everything under the sun, but it was just such a good feeling, and she met us at the door. Come in.
Yeah.
Come in.
Yeah.
So that was the fitting title for the
Yeah.
book.
Wow.
So anyway,
Mary Janet, thank you. I will Just make more of a point. If I can't receive it so well, and people drop in. Sorry for anybody who's dropped in that's watching this. Please continue to drop in.
Kettle's not on.
Kettle might not be on, but I'll greet you with a smile, and you can drive my kids to soccer.
That's a good one.
But yes, outreach, definitely.
Yeah,
my mother
it's
is
magic.
good at that.
She is good at
Yeah.
that. Silently good at that.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, very humble.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing. So, you have a book coming out too.
Oh my gosh, I do.
Tell us all about it.
Well, Danelle was saying years ago, he's like, you should be writing a book. You're going to write a book someday. I'm like, I'm not going to write a book. Like, I did have a book out. It would never was on a publishing label or anything like that. It was just something that a fella from the U.S. wanted to photograph Cape Breton.
Oh, it's on my coffee table.
Yes, and it's a beautiful book.
Yes, it's a coffee
beautiful
table book. It's a beautiful book.
And the text in there, I did three-hour interviews with a lovely lady, Mac Moran, out in the States, and she took all my words and compiled them into that. So it was a breeze for me.
Right.
And of course, Eric, it was mostly photography, his beautiful photography. So Danelle was always saying, someday you're going to need to write a book. I'm like, why? Like, I honestly didn't think anything, I didn't have anything I wanted to say. And I didn't think anything I was going to say would be of interest of any people outside of my parents and my this and that and the other. He's like, anyway. So about 7 years ago, I was heading out the door. I had done an interview in the morning for some journalist, with some journalist. Danelle was telling me, as he had been for the last number of days, current events that were going on, just bad stuff. And it's just like, oh my gosh, how much worse can things get? And then I got talking, and then I finally got in the van. I was by myself. Now, 7 years ago, Mary Frances would have been 12. So for me to be in the van alone with like a newborn, like Marie wasn't even born, I was probably expecting her or something.
Yeah.
So for me to be alone in a vehicle was a big deal. So I was alone in the van. Mom phoned. I'm talking, and she's telling me about more bad stuff going on. And I just, got off the phone and thought, what kind of a world do my children have to live in? I was feeling so heavy. And I'm like, I gotta get out of this. I gotta perk myself up. And I started thinking about my kids and thinking about beautiful things about them. I started thinking of Danelle and his fatherhood, and all this love that has filled my life. And I started thinking of my mom and dad and Cape Breton and the journey I've had. And I came to the realization, I thought, oh my gosh, I have my own love story. It's like, I have a love story. And I remember as a kid watching movies thinking, oh, a love story, right? There I was like, this is my love story. And then I couldn't wait to get my groceries, because as soon as I got home, I'm like, started thinking of sweet little things, like when Mom used to rock me to sleep. And I thought, maybe the world doesn't know what love looks like. Maybe we've lost that image. And it's so simple. It's because it's so simple, the simplicity of it.
Yes.
Maybe we just need to be reminded that it's very simple. And so I got writing stuff when I got home. I wrote the whole book with my thumbs on my iPhone.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because I don't own a computer or a laptop or anything, and I drove Jeff nuts at some point.
It's amazing to watch.
Could you maybe borrow a computer? Like,
Man.
well, I don't know how to type.
I remember
Anyway.
you were writing it when I drove across Canada. And I
Yes,
stopped in
that's
for
right.
Yeah,
That's right.
You were.
And that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, at some point, I thought I need to share this, but then I got really scared to do so, because when I started, the original drafts of the book were all apologetic. They're like, I shouldn't be telling this to anybody. I was like saying, I was apologizing, saying like, I don't mean to be telling people how it's done, or, I'm not saying I got it figured out. I don't got it figured out. Like, I was so fearful that people would take it as me thinking, oh, who the hell is she telling us how to live our lives? Like,
Well, it comes with that whole humbleness that is so wonderful in our culture too.
Mhm.
I'd say
Yeah.
that's a big part of it.
Mhm.
But yeah, I
Anyway.
can't wait to hear more.
So I ended up praying about it and talking to Danelle about it, my anchor. And when Jeff came aboard, he was very encouraging in a real way. You know when you go into a clothing store and some lady says, oh, that looks great on you. It's so real.
Yeah.
Jeff was real. He really loved the concept, loved the stuff I was writing, and I felt that genuine, motivation coming from him, and then I just figured I have to cast aside that feeling of I don't want people looking at me like I'm trying to show, oh, well, you have it good here, aren't you showing everybody how I didn't want that. But eventually I thought, well, it's better to do this than to not, because I still really, when I went back to what I really believe in and the message of it, I'm like, no, I want to say it's good to be married.
Yes.
It's good to have kids.
Yes.
Having kids is a beautiful thing. And my life just went when all these things happened. And I feel we don't hear that enough in our society. So I just wanted to say good things about common things and about basic, simple love, everyday
And
love.
it's a love story
Yeah.
within family. And you have some recipes in your book too, which
do.
is nice with your
Because
mom.
they're pivotal to our life. at
Yeah,
home.
right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so awesome.
Yeah.
So Jeff, tell me all about this whole thing
Yeah.
when it happened.
Well, I mean, first and foremost, it's an inspiration to be around that messaging and the reminder, like Nat said, it's so important. We got to remember, and it's simple. The recipe for love is simple. So it was a pleasure being a part of that, and to watch a new writer like Nat get into it and be on her phone and just go for it and give it her all, like she does everywhere. It was incredible to watch. It was really inspirational for me too, as a new time publisher. So it was a delight.
And how about our new buddy, John?
John's the man. John's the man.
So the book was partially done.
Yes.
Then Jeff's company takes over, and there was a real wrestling period of what do we do? We have this manuscript, but I'm just getting going, and one fella's saying, "Oh, you're done. I'm going to take over now," and I'm thinking, well, if I was doing a record, you make it, and then you start building the beauty to let the beauty shine. You have to arrange it. You have to pull, oh, that doesn't work there. It's getting too many instruments. We have to pull some out, or that's when you're really making art.
Yes.
The beginning is just this tough work at the beginning, then the fun and creativity starts. So I hadn't gotten into that. Mary Frances said, send your book to John Serafini, who was a teacher from Calgary and taught 4 of our children, 5 now, online during COVID and all of that, and it was excellent. Incredible teacher, literature. He said, John's so good with all of that. He said, send and see what he thinks. So I sent it to John, and he's like, oh my gosh, Natalie, I think this could be amazing, and I think I'm the guy to help you with it. And so after a couple back and forths, John came aboard the project, and he pulled so much out of me. He made my skeleton, fatten up. And he would ask me questions. He's like, well, you're just telling me about your father-in-law on the way by. Tell me about him. What was he like? Describe. What do you remember your first experience with him? What was it like when you first met Danelle's family? Like all these things I would never think about.
Yeah.
They're just like on the way by. I'm like, well, then I met Danelle's family and we went here. But he's like, well, what was that moment like? And so he pulled all of this out of me, and he was just excellent.
A developmental editor, we call them, but it was an inspiration there too. You guys rewrote the book. You really turned it around.
Yeah.
It's an incredible finished piece.
When will your book be out? I guess that's a question for Jeff.
Yep, official pub date's October 1st. We're trying to get a few things a little early. We always strive to be ahead of the game, so I'm guessing mid-September.
Mm-hmm.
But I worked on a little something today, a surprise for you guys. I won't talk about it yet. I won't announce it yet. But
Okay.
you guys might get your copies sooner than you think.
Well,
Yeah.
that'll be exciting.
Yeah.
I like it.
Actually, shout out to Friesens, the printing company we work with in Canada. They're helping with this, so it's a lovely
right.
treat to treat you guys. Yeah.
So,
Pretend to know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another day.
This is going to be really, really nice. And Marty taught Mary Frances too. Yeah.
Marty did.
Yeah.
Marty, honest to God, your name is like gold. It is. Mary Frances fell in love with you.
Oh, we had
honestly.
such a good
You
time.
did.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, Marty
Who knew
taught Mary
math would be
Frances
fun?
math. Yeah, and she loves math.
Yeah.
And I
She's
think
good.
that's largely due to you.
She's
When you get people who aren't scared of it or enthusiastic about it, I didn't have that experience at all. And they say musicians are good at math. not this era. But anyway, I'm glad my kids don't have that. Like, I'm glad they're surrounded by, more than just, whatever, but more enthusiasm.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, it
to
goes
be
a long way, it
educated
does.
is
Yeah.
so important, and we should love education as opposed to
100%. You were a teacher yourself.
Well, I got my degree. I never did teach in the school
Teach.
system, but yes.
Do you remember this, Natalie? When you did your practice teaching, you did it in Port Hood.
Yes.
And Daryl McLeod.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
The caricature that he made of you. Do you remember that? I remember that. He was the art teacher at our school in Port Hood, and she was practice teaching there. And it was the little ones who had.
Yeah.
And he did this thing of Natalie with the hair and the whole thing, just a sketch, and all the kids and all the little things that happened over there. And one little fellow peed on the floor.
Oh, geez, Mary Jane, I can't remember that.
And there was, and
How could I forget?
and he drew that into the whole thing, and you're like, oh my god! And I think there was one of them brought in a chicken or a rooster, and that was in the picture.
Where is
Do you
this
remember
picture?
that? I don't know. I thought he gave it to you.
Minnie
Oh my
has
gosh.
a character sketch.
Mom?
Is that the one?
Yeah, well, no, that's
Okay.
one that I had done for Christmas one year.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
similar.
Yeah. It was
Oh,
a
really?
little
Always
chaotic,
pretty.
but
I
very
won't tell
cool.
you all about it.
Very cool.
Maybe it would be like, don't
It's a
tell me
family
that.
thing.
It's kind of a family thing.
But I remember that. So,
There was
so
a puddle on the floor.
There was a puddle on the floor. But it was so real with
yes.
primary teachers, grade 1 teachers, and what they have to deal with,
The pandemonium.
and that whole thing it was preparing you for being a mother.
Oh, I thought, yes, yeah. For
You
sure.
know, it was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
And anyway, what else can we chat about? The book itself, or the
Absolutely.
come in the kettle's on.
Please.
So Natalie's is I've Got a Love Story.
Yep.
Is it?
I have.
Yeah,
a
I
lot.
have a
Yeah.
love story. And is it on Amazon for pre-order?
Absolutely. It's on Amazon.ca in Canada right now, and Indigo.ca, and Amazon.com next week
Okay, and Amazon.com next week for our American friends.
for our American friends and fans. Yeah.
Nice. Very good. Yeah, that's exciting. When you said it's on Amazon now, I'm like, what? And I go to Amazon, I'm like, oh my gosh, there it is.
Well, I was telling Natalie last week, I think she was ranked 1,200,000 on Amazon books, on all books, and now in one post she got to 115. She almost broke the top 100 list, and she's #1 bestseller in 5 categories on Amazon.ca.
But can we tell that Mary Janet broke the top 100?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Mary Jan's been crushing it on Amazon.ca as well. She broke the top 100, so to us, as publishers, we think it's,
Yes, Mary Janet, didn't you know that?
Yep.
I didn't.
It was short and sweet, but those things are always moving. New books come out, but yeah,
That's so
you
exciting.
got
Yes.
there. Yeah, and I'm sure you'll get there again. Like, this is just the start of what we're doing. This is early in the process.
Yeah.
Good things to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Those things are fun, eh?
Oh,
Very
Yeah,
fun.
that kind of stuff, it's
Little-
exciting.
Yeah.
eh?
Yeah.
It's support.
It's
right?
just-
People
it
want to
shows
hear
the
what you
fans.
say.
That's right. That's right, yeah.
It's amazing to see the fans show up and support you guys. I think that's incredible.
What will
So
we do?
I just a step away for the baking here for a second. So I put, every oven is different. 22 minutes in my oven was perfect. 22 minutes in Bernice's, it needs a couple more minutes before it's I think done for me anyway. And Bernice is busy in the kitchen putting the kettle on.
Bless you.
And she's going to make the tea. Margie, there's only 3 cups over there because I said she ain't having tea.
Why?
A glass of water.
That's fair. That's
You don't
okay.
get tea? I'm not a drink tea drinker either.
Oh,
Not a
well,
tea
we'll
drinker.
have to give you a drink of water.
Keep it down over there, buddy.
Yeah, really.
No, water, and actually writing this book, oh my gosh, it was funny. We had a big long drive down here in our motorhome,
Oh,
which
yes.
in the early years of the motorhome was pretty exciting for the kids. We've had it for like 17 years, and so yeah, since Mary Frances is 2 or 3, so it used to be like, oh my gosh, the motorhome. Now this time coming down, Mary Frances was like, oh, we have to take the motorhome. But anyway, we're coming down on the motorhome, and we just kind of as a little joke, here's, I mentioned, I made an announcement to Danelle, but here's the backstory before I tell you what that announcement was. I've never been a coffee or tea drinker, neither has Danelle. So we get married and we're like, we don't drink coffee and tea. So then, the odd time in my life I have had a coffee. You know, if I'm driving really late at night or something, I would maybe have a Tim's. But Danelle, when I was writing this book, I was spending so many hours on my phone like this. You know, if I'd go 15 hours straight with no food, no trip to the toilet or anything, and I'd be like, I'm just so tired.
Yeah.
So I'd drive to the Tim Hortons, it's like 7 minutes away, get a coffee. I learned to like coffee.
Yeah.
Get out of
In
here.
a genuine way. Now, Danelle is still kind of almost anti-coffee. He doesn't want to become the coffee culture, right? Where you know, he's just like, not really anti, but you know what I mean? He's kind of proud.
That he's not a coffee drinker.
And he's a
I
5
don't drink
a.m.
coffee. I don't drink tea.
He's a 5 a.m. kind of guy.
Oh,
too.
yeah. Oh, for sure. Anyway, so on the way, he knows that I have the odd cup. You'll see the odd cup in the car. Anyway, so on the way down, I made the announcement. I said, Danelle, kids, gather around. I have to admit something to you. We've been married 22 years and I've changed.
They're thinking, what is going on?
I have to admit, I have to confess. I said, this is the confession session. I said, I actually like coffee. And everybody laughed. And so now it's out that yes, I do like coffee. So I won't probably drink the tea today, but I'll probably be having a coffee at some point today.
You'll have a coffee.
Yeah.
So you'll have a glass of water,
Yep.
and we'll have tea.
I'm from Newfoundland. I have to have a cup
Have
of
tea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
My
Yes,
mom would be-
there's
my
nothing
mom's
wrong
heart
with that.
is
Nothing wrong with that.
No tea.
And
What about your
so
birthday?
yeah, you're. When is this announcement? I'm just curious what you're going to tell us.
Well, we've got some good things cooking. There's a couple big things. We just talked about it this morning. So I don't want to announce it yet.
You don't.
I know.
wanna-
I'm sorry, guys. I'm so
Not
sorry.
you're not going to announce it yet. Meaning you're not going to announce it today.
Not today.
Oh,
But
okay.
coming soon.
Coming soon, okay.
Yeah, I want to, tell us, everybody watching, I'd love to tell everybody, but this is a bit surprising the offer's here. So I have to keep
Okay.
it tight.
All right.
Oh, okay, I'm not
Just
really
looking
sure
forward
what's
to
going on,
this.
But I like
Yeah,
it.
good
I
things.
like
Yeah.
It's
It
fun.
smells amazing in here, by the way.
Doesn't it smell good?
It smells incredible.
Yes.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
smells
Oh
really
yeah,
good.
Bernice, just put the whole pan on the put them on the cooling rack, and we'll be ready to have them very soon. It's great to have a maid, Bernice.
Oh my God, pretty.
She's making the tea and she's
Good job, Bernice.
looking
Thank
at
you.
the scones out on the cooling rack.
My mother said to me years ago when I was young.
Look! Bernice, give me that dish towel. Bernice, I'm the one who loves to bake in the family. Bernice has her own dishcloth. I have a passion for not cooking.
Oh my gosh! That is funny. I'm a passion for not
She
cooking.
does not. She supports the local bakeries.
That's fair. We've got some winners.
Yeah.
And maybe some of you out there will remember that 2 or 3 years ago, I ended up posting a video of Bernice in her kitchen pretending she was me on Spoons and Wooden Spoons. Don't be listening to that, Mary Janet. Go to the bakery. Don't be buying all those ingredients for baking. When you could just go to the bakery and they're only going to expire in your cupboard.
Oh.
And then she said, and look at this. She took an English muffin up and she put a fork all the way around, opened it up. Look at this. Put it in the toaster. Breakfast.
Oh, that's
And don't be putting those funny fancy china cups and saucers for drinking tea. Put it in a mug. It's going to get cold in that anyway. And she sent me the video, and I threatened that I was going to post it, and I finally did.
good for you.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
How many clicks? Lots of clicks.
That's pretty good though. Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
Natalie, how about a tune?
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
can we sit here while the tea is getting ready and everything, and we'll have a little session.
This is a work dog, I'll tell you. Like, look, this is ripped off here. Ross is all here. I got these things on my bow that are half falling off.
Are you playing anywhere locally in the next little bit?
Just we played Summerside, you know.
Was
on
that Rollo Bay? Oh
Sunday.
no, okay.
We went to Rollo Bay.
Did you go to Rollo
just
Bay?
to hang out? Yeah, I got some great footage playing it in the tune room afterwards, and they were up in the rafters. It was unreal. There must have been 20 fellas sitting right above my head in the rafters.
Imagine.
I was like, oh God, please make this. Like, what if that falls down? But anyway, it didn't. But no, it was exciting. Then we went to did 2 shows at this Summerside Theatre, Harbourfront Theatre we do every year. And then Moms, of course. And then we're doing a lot of, like, we are playing in Ontario, a couple of festivals. But then we go to Denmark and England for a couple of bigger festivals over there, which I'm sure you heard of.
The Tonder Festival
Yeah.
in Denmark.
Yeah, and Shrewsbury Folk Festival.
Have you started up your festival again?
No, but we
Are
want
you
to.
going to? Yeah.
That's always the plan. We're
Yeah.
like, we got to do it. We're not putting it to bed.
Okay,
We
good.
want to resurrect that.
I want to go.
What was it called again?
There are good things in store, definitely. Like Danelle and I have been talking about, getting that going again. So I know it's on its path. The Greenbridge Celtic Folk Festival.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I must say, it was so friggin' awesome. Oh,
Yes.
I just loved it. It was really fantastic.
I know my brother Allegrati and his wife didn't they go one year
Yeah,
from
I think
Michigan?
so. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember them talking about it.
Yeah. So what do you want to hear? Anything in particular?
Have you written the tune, I Have a Love Story yet?
No, but Marty,
Oof.
listen to this. So the other day we got some great news that Hector the Hero from One CD
Yes.
got picked up by PBS for a documentary series on the American Revolution.
Okay.
They were doing this six shows, I think, or 6 parts. It's a 6-part series. That's what it is. Anyway, so I ended up talking to the fella who did the symphony arrangement to that. So we worked with Bob Ezrin. I played the tune in the studio by myself. Bob says, my cousin Jeremy Rubolino is down in LA. He's an incredible composer and arranger and symphony orchestrator. And let's send it down to him. The deal is he gets to use it on his film for Walt Disney, The Life of Walt Disney, which he did. It was used on that film. And we get this beautiful symphony version for our record. Yeah, okay, great, nice exchange. So I never did talk to Jeremy. So we get this deal comes in, and it's for the writer and we all have to sign off on it. So I end up talking to this Jeremy Rubolino, and what a great fella. He's got roots in PEI, and just an amazing person. We hit it off. We call each other family now. It's great. So I got off the phone one day with Jeremy, and I said to Danelle, I just like that guy so much, and I want to work with him. He just goes, I got it. I'm like, what? He said, I Have a Love Story, the symphony show. And he
I
said,
just have a little shiver.
yes.
Yeah. Did you know about that before you asked?
No.
No one knows
Holy.
about it. This is the first announcement.
Holy.
So the show, he said, you open with, some themed music that's kind of reoccurring, and you speak under the music, you speak an excerpt from the book and go into your pieces.
Oh.
How many chapters is there? I said 7. He said, let's do 7 pieces, 7 big pieces to encapsulate each chapter. One could be about Cape Breton, and you play lots of tunes and orchestrate that, and another one could be about, having babies to struggle with trying to have children, not being able to.
Yes.
I talk about that, and then having children of all different varieties, including our dear little Sadie who has Down syndrome, and you encapsulate that musically, maybe read a little excerpt, and you just flow through the whole book, and with this orchestra. And
Wow.
I asked Jeremy about it the next day. I said, what do you think? He's like, oh my gosh, you don't even have to pay me. Let's do it. But I'll pay him.
Did you know about this, Jeff?
I heard about it, yeah.
Oh,
And I was
that's
trying
great.
to keep up, but it was over my head. But incredible idea.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
I can't wait. We're
my
working
God.
on it now. Mary Frances is helping me
You
write
got to take it to
Yeah.
Cape Breton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's for sure.
Well, you're in the Symphony Nova
Symphony
Scotia.
Nova
coming up.
Scotia in October or
Yeah.
November 1st.
So to see that for me is going to be incredible.
Oh, my
But
dear God.
So
get a taste of what's to come.
it'll be a year and a half out before you see it, because that's the way it works, and I'm playing there soon, so it'll be another. Yeah. But no, it's darn well going to happen.
Isn't that
and
amazing
how
my
things
creative-
Come together.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice.
And just to stretch you creatively.
Yes,
like that,
Marty.
right?
At 53, I'm
Yeah.
like, I love to create. I love to create. I find that's almost more about what I like about the
Yeah.
music is creating, or involved in ideas and thinking about how to extend the music in different ways.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. Yeah. Yeah.
So when you travel for something like that, do you just the orchestra? Like they don't come with you. You
No.
find them in each location you go to.
Yes,
Yeah.
and because Jeremy will do all
Yeah.
the orchestration, you know, so they have their music.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you work with the librarian who's part of the
Yeah.
whole system of that community.
Yeah.
There's like a real slick the way they do it. They
Oh,
get
you
their,
know it.
the music 6 months in advance, and there's organized rehearsals, and it is slick, let me tell you.
Yeah.
And then you just go play with that symphony, and play with that symphonies, all the different symphonies in Canada and the States, and maybe over in Europe we're playing. Lots over there, so probably.
Spreading love.
Yeah, spreading love.
Beautiful.
That's amazing.
Well, like the words of Bishop Faber McDowell, right? Two things in this world are eternal: music and love.
Music and love.
Yeah.
You did. Yes.
So
That's awesome.
yeah, you have to kind of live life to see, is that true? And you try and figure out, yeah, I think that's true. That's eternal, you know. Especially when you think of the love you give your children, they're going to pour that into their children. That's all they'll know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, I'm going to pour this into my kids, let me tell you. I said to kids on the stage the other night, Summerside, I looked at them and I said, hey, remember this, you better darn well teach your kids how to play the fiddle.
Yeah.
So you had asked me if I was writing anything, I think that's why I got into that topic, but I'll play a little volcanic jig. Actually, all I've played is jigs. All I've played is jigs. Today,
You played jig. That's right.
Go ahead, Mary Jane.
Do you know what I personally love?
Yes, what?
And you'll be surprised at this.
Okay.
I love waltzes.
Oh, yeah.
I love waltzes. Do you have a nice waltz?
I do. Wasn't the one that, I just heard it the other day, PEI, Jerry Holland wrote it. Oh yeah. 2 of those tunes before.
Wow.
You're kidding me.
I've not played that
Exclusive.
waltz before.
Wow.
You're kidding me.
No, I have not. It's very simple, so I knew I could do it, but I got better as I went around the second time around. I'm like, okay, now I'm figuring out how to play this.
You got in the
And
zone.
then I went into some queer reel. I'm like, God, I've never played that in my life. And so I switched. But I find when I come home, I'll go into things I haven't played in 40 years.
Yeah.
Because there's a file that's
There's
rattled.
a file.
Yeah.
That's
That's right.
exactly
Yeah.
well said. There's
That's
a file
amazing.
that's rattled.
Yeah.
It doesn't get rattled in Ontario.
Welcome home. Yeah. Welcome
It's
home.
in the air. Is that the first time that you played the fiddle in front of an audience with an apron on?
I think it is.
Hey.
Oh my God! I've seen you in my apron.
What were you going to say, Margie?
The name of Jerry Hallintune. Is it my
Me?
boo? My
Boo
Boo
Baby?
Baby's lullaby?
Boo Baby- is
I
that
don't
what-
know. Or
is
is
it
it
that one?
Tears? Or is it?
I'm
I'm not sure. JJ Chesson plays it. That's why I thought of it. I was just in the
Yes.
I just somebody was playing it over there, or maybe it was a group of them playing it or something. Anyway,
Okay. Are we ready for tea?
yes.
Or scones? We're ready for scones?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to peek around here and get them
I can.
ready.
Can I help with the tea?
You just sit your pretty little face
Okay.
at the table and chat with Natalie, and we'll get going here. Bernice has got lovely.
I think you should sit here for a moment because your head's
Sorry.
cut off a little
That
bit.
that was incredible, Nat, by the way.
Aw.
You know I'm a fan.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
grow up with fiddle music? Or maybe accordion? more?
Yeah, some fiddle. I moved to Inganesh, Cape Breton when I was in my teens, and then I got big. Yeah.
Right.
And that's when I heard about you.
Okay.
Yeah, I had friends that were big fans.
Nice.
And that's where I
nice.
became a fan for sure. But a lot of accordion back home, yeah. That was
Yeah,
incredible.
I love the Newfoundland accordion,
Yeah.
which is Irish.
Oh
Its
yeah,
roots, right?
absolutely.
We just, our community in Ontario celebrated the 200th anniversary of our Irish settlers, the Leahy, Irish settlers, and so many of the other last names coming over from Ireland to Canada.
Yeah,
And it was incredible.
that'd be special.
It was incredible. The whole village just converted into, like, they had paraphernalia from,
Wow.
century-old stuff hanging around. And the place that Danelle and I live, that property, if I have this correct, that property was actually settled on first by Michael Leahy.
Wow.
Oh my God! You're
That's why
kidding
Michael's
me.
named Michael. Yeah.
Oh, wow!
It's incredible. And that was 1825, Mary Jane. 200 years ago. So, anyway, my point in saying all this is to say that another community in Ennismore did that reenactment kind of the voyage as best as they could.
Yeah.
And that it sat in the dock for the ship sat there for 6 weeks before it actually set sail. They're all sitting on there, and people died on the way over and all that,
gosh, yeah.
starvation and all that. But
Yeah.
they went to Newfoundland. They showed the
Yeah.
settlement going into Newfoundland and all else.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'll get to you in a second there.
This
Oh,
is
yeah,
this
this
is
looks so
quite
nice.
posh.
I feel,
Aren't
Wow.
they so nice?
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Let me get to Bernice.
like I should be doing more.
No, you just sit right there.
That tune was plenty. That was plenty.
Pay for your dinner.
Yeah. A shout out to Mac. He's in your book.
Like that?
A shout out to Mac. He's
Yes.
in your book.
Yes.
So I recognized
That's
the
right,
name when
both
I
are
was
back.
yeah.
Both,
I
yes.
was looking for recipes and
Yeah.
I said, oh yeah, Nat would enjoy that.
Yeah. Mac is still a part of what I do.
Oh, yeah.
It's just that our Mary Frances
Yep.
is, she's just taken her own, we're giving her some opportunities.
Yeah. Good.
But Mac and I, we still do play together from time to time, but we're going to be playing together more.
Thick as thieves.
We're going to be playing more Mac.
Well,
Thank
I'm
you very much,
super
Marty.
amped for tonight as well to see Mary Frances live. So shout out to Mary Frances.
Yeah, me too.
Are you're going to the
I'm
concert,
going.
Jeff?
Oh yes, ma'am.
And Natalie, you're
Yeah.
going to be there?
Yeah, and because she said, "Oh, Mom, everything I post, I do these gigs, and I get the odd little gig with the band, and so I'm posting all the stuff that's bigger sound." And she said, like, maybe people will. It's just me and Michael and Remy, so she's like, maybe it was a smaller trio.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, you know what, Mary Frances, it's going to be great.
It's gonna be
because it draws something else out.
Yeah.
Having that, like,
Yeah.
and I was listening to them practice, and I'm like, oh, look at all the parts you're coming up
Yes,
with.
I was wondering what it was. Bernice, that's awesome.
Oh, Annie Ganesh is going to turn up. It's gonna be a blast.
Oh, it's sold out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely sold out.
What?
I'm gonna
Okay.
move that
going on
completely,
here?
so there's no worry about.
I know. Put that plate over there.
Although it
Margie.
does look good.
It does look good.
on there with the tea and the
Does
fiddle and
look
the.
good.
Do you know, Bernice? These little placemats are the Mabu tartan. Because
Oh, really?
because we grew up in Mabu, of course, and your mother did. Margie, you got that. This is Natalie. You're having black tea or milk tea. What are you having?
Oh, good. Thank you very much. That's perfect.
Pardon me?
Cheers.
A little bit of milk
Thank you,
Jess,
Margie.
but you might want
There's
some
more milk there. Okay, Jeff. So here's the
Watching
finished.
first.
I'll go closer so you can see the finished product.
They smell amazing.
Yes, they
Here they are.
I like these little socks you have on your
do.
chair legs. What a smart idea. Did you buy them?
Amazon.
And they're
I
called chair
have them
socks?
on mine too.
Oh, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Here, that's
I am
my
so
tea over
excited.
there,
Isn't that cute?
Natalie.
This is your tea, of course.
Here,
Yeah.
here. You take the
Okay,
water
okay.
and I'll take that tea.
Okay.
Perfect. Now, to everybody else in the room here, besides the four of us, we will have scones for everybody else. They just don't want to be on camera. And who's this tea for? This black tea?
Is that a spare tea?
A spare tea.
That's
We'll
okay.
give it to Doreen or to everybody else that's here. But okay, now put a little bit
I'm so
of
excited.
lemon curd on your
Okay.
plate, and we're gonna put the butter. Here's the butter.
Perfect.
Not a very
Perfect.
dainty plum,
No,
was
no,
it?
no. That's perfect.
So if you want some butter on your
Thank
scone, you can do
Yes,
that.
I'm going to do it all.
Yeah.
And you got a fork there.
Just kind of rub it on the top.
You
Let it
do.
melt in?
Yes, that's
I'm
what I
going to
would
do a
do.
little half and half. I just want to see
And
if
then
it's crispy.
cut a little piece off.
Holy macaroni.
And can everybody see us? I haven't been checking the messages on there because it's just, we're so involved in.
Yeah.
We're
Well,
starved.
I feel like we should invite the fellow who was mowing the lawn in first.
Oh, he was looking in. He
He
smelled
was
it.
as much a part of the show.
He
Sorry
smells
if you couldn't hear us at some point.
I'm going to take a little butter.
I always say butter makes it better.
Butter makes it better. I'm just going to put a little bit of butter on here.
it. Ladies, I gotta sneak it in. Congratulations to you both.
Aw,
Thank you
thanks,
for
Jeff.
a wonderful time and
been
experience.
Cilantro.
And beautiful year.
Teamwork,
Fanta.
teamwork.
Oh, there you go, Margie.
Good luck.
So Margie,
Oh, that hits the spot.
that hit the spot.
Hit the spot.
Shall we give it a go?
Give it a go.
So you recommend a little shot of the lemon curd
A
with
little
the bite?
curd on top. Falling apart.
Thank you, Mac.
Mmm.
Oh my gosh, it's
Oh,
clear.
mercy.
Isn't that tasty?
There's nothing dry about it at all. That is unreal. That's the best scone I've ever had.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
And I mean, if you don't like cranberries,
Oh, gosh,
you put raisins in there or blueberries. It's a
Oh my
it's a
gosh,
great
it's
recipe.
perfection. It's
That
clear
is-
perfection.
I didn't have them when you made them at the house the other day. I didn't have them. This is my first time trying them.
They're good.
delicious.
That lemon curd's bad. It's so bad.
Except
I'm
that
so
lemon
glad
curd
you
is
did it.
so bad.
Oh, mercy.
Well, tell me about the
I
lemon
mean,
curd.
it's fine.
Oh, it is.
It's fine without the lemon curd,
Yeah.
but it just ups it a little bit. I
Oh, it
think.
does. I tried a bit without.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it. It's if you want to do a little special kind of version.
It is special.
It's like it'd be good for a brunch, not a breakfast, but a brunch. Yeah.
Maybe I'll add this instead of the monkey bread. They're getting sick of the monkey bread. Never sick of the crepes.
Yeah.
Every Sunday I do crepes and bacon and berries and monkey bread.
Wow.
But now I notice they're not eating the monkey bread that much. So,
Now, would Danelle like this?
oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I was
so much
watching
for
a
the
video.
carbs.
I was watching a video. You guys were on the farm, or kind of like a market,
Hmm.
and he was showcasing the butter tarts that you guys have in your store, right? Oh yeah.
Yep.
I feel like he'd like this one.
Oh yeah, he's got a good sweet tooth. But listen, tell me how you made the lemon curd.
Well,
Wow.
What's generally in it? It's the egg yolk, is it?
it is 1 whole egg
Yep.
and 3 egg yolks. And when you're putting that in, you make sure that calesi, that's what that's called, the white
Yeah.
little knot that's in
Say
the
it
egg
again.
yolk. Calesi.
Oh, I didn't know that. You make sure
Anyway,
that's out.
I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but anyway, you get that out because it'll turn white and but
wanna
you can
keep the
scoop it
yellow.
out. Yeah. So you just you whisk the egg and the 3 egg yolks, and then you add the juice of 1 lemon, and then you add the zest of 1 lemon, and I'm trying to remember if it's a half a cup of sugar. It is a half a cup of sugar, and you whisk that, and that's all that's in it for right now. But before you even start making it, you take 4 tablespoons of butter and you set it aside and put it in little chunks.
Okay.
A friend of mine who I met through Tunes and Wooden Spoons, Tracy McGuire,
Yeah.
this is her recipe
Okay.
that I've been using for the last few years since
Wow.
Tunes and Wooden Spoons started.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you whisk it for maybe 3 minutes on, and do not put it on high heat. You put it on a medium heat. My propane stove, I put it just a little below medium, and you continue whisking for about 3 minutes, and it thickens up like a lemon pie filling. Shut the heat off, and add little bits of the butter,
Okay.
and until it's all incorporated,
Okay.
and that's done.
Dangerous.
Okay.
And it's just like a lemon pie filling.
Yeah.
Really.
I was gonna
Okay.
send this.
So and the recipe was posted on my Facebook page, so everybody has that. So listen, any last minute thoughts from any of
Is
you?
that a little dry?
And here, pass that on. I was going to get them their tea as soon as we were going to sign
This is
off
a
here.
this is just an appetizer.
An
for-
appetizer, because we have lots of
It's in
scones.
there.
But okay, for number 1, is there anything else that we want to say about the book or anything, or either book? It's
Yeah.
so nice for you and I to be doing this in family. I love that we have this little connection to McIntyre Publishing. And I mean, you guys have been wonderful, and thank you for that. You and Vernon, and just beautiful to work with. And
I second that, Mary Janet. That
Yeah.
it's important to be said.
yeah, right.
Whatever the industry is about, we have had such a great experience with these guys. They're
Yeah,
just incredible.
because I remember you asking me, what are they like?
Yeah,
Way
yeah,
back,
yeah.
like back, and I said, they're great. They're great to work with, and very
Yeah.
accommodating, and listen to what we need said,
Yeah.
and all of that. So if anybody's out there and you've got a large following on a Facebook page, they're the guys that will take it to the next level. But anyway, it's been a joy today to be here, and thanks to Bernice for hosting here at her lovely home, so
Thank
close to
you.
her birthday.
Thank you.
And Natalie, taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here, that's incredible.
Yeah.
And Margie, between teaching and planning a wedding
Yep.
and doing your masters and being a food photographer, I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else. Are you sure?
That's beautiful.
But no, it's been a journey. And to all the wonderful grandmas out there who
Yeah.
made this happen, 41 grandmas, well, 39 grandmas and 2 grandpas. And it's been a joy to work with them
Wow.
too. So anyway, we're going to have more of this. We're going to have a couple of those grandmas come on the show and cook with me, and
Nice.
I'll keep you posted on what's happening. We're going to do a few more shows, but I'll announce those later. And I'm going to just sign off here, and like I always do, I want to say thank you for watching, and note that I love you, and I want you to love one another. Bye-bye, everybody.